Hi, my name is Leah Lerner. I'm a graduate student at NC State, taking an online course in entrepreneurship this summer. This is Fred, my course facilitator. Although the course is offered online, it's very interactive. Our first activity was to create a Flipgrid video about ourselves to get to know one another. Fred leads weekly group discussions using video chat software. We also do group projects using an online whiteboard for brainstorming. My favorite part of the class is the virtual learning simulations we use to run a virtual store. Last semester, I had Fred as a facilitator for an in-person class on campus. In that class, we did our group brainstorming on a smartboard. We also did a lot of group simulation activities guided by an iPad app. Fred finally had somebody come in from a business in Belgium to take us on a virtual tour of his business, and we had the opportunity to ask him questions. Fred is an excellent facilitator because he doesn't use a structured curriculum. He provides a learning environment representative of the business environment in which I will work after graduation. I, as the learner, control my learning environment and have the opportunity to manipulate information within the environment. Project-based learning is at the heart of how we learn in Fred's class. We learn through active inquiry-based learning rather than lecture. Collaboration is a fundamental element of the way we are learning. One day, I was talking with Fred after class and asked him how he comes up with such student-centered ways of learning. He told me about 4 people who inspired him. John Piaget, who came up with the concept of assimilation, when a learner encounters a new idea and fits that idea into an existing schema, and accommodation, when a learner encounters a new idea that challenges an existing schema to change. Lev Vygotsky, who said that people learn as they move through the zone of proximal development, comprised of a more knowledgeable person, social interactions that allow the learner to problem solve, and practice skills in supportive activities. John Dewey, whose theory was that people learn through problem-solving experiences in a social context, such as a classroom, where students work together in manipulating materials and observing outcomes. And that through discussion and attentive listening, learners make sense of others' points of view and compare personal meanings to the theories of peers. Finally, Jerome Bruner, who came up with the idea for discovery learning and the spiral curriculum. Fred said that Bruner is his main inspiration because he believes that students learn best when they can discover the relationship between the bits of information. Teachers are facilitators of knowledge who give students the information they need, but without organizing for them. Information should be presented to learners at levels of gradually increasing difficulty, like a spiral, until such point the learner is able to use that information to solve problems by themselves. After he told me about those guys, I said, you know what? I'm grateful to have a teacher who facilitates my learning, who links new knowledge to what I already know, who lets me create my own meaning, who provides me with an opportunity to apply knowledge to real-world problems, and gradually lets me gain independence with the knowledge. Fred replied, Leah, you've just figured out constructivism.